starting it on Vertigo. sAw on the T side, and it seems like things will start off with quick pace. A bombardment towards the A site, and it's all coming up sAw.
Yeah, those Julies did absolutely nothing to stop the push, and now QB and Afro, with so much history on the line in this best of three, going to try and thwart a 2-on-5 post plant. The Molotov may singe and burn away Roman, who survives on 16 HP. But it feels like the damage has already been done into this round, Jackie. How can Afro and QB realistically get back on this site with no nades, no kits, nothing to play with?
And sAw have no reason to give them an inch, an opportunity back into the round. They can play off each other perfectly here. Roman's waiting with the dualies. There's a face from Aros Dose. He'll be first to fall. Afro, he's got to snipe his way through a couple more of them. And they are peeking in. They're giving a couple of 1v1s up for free. Ammunition's running low, and this has gone from impossible to something that could come their way.
Unfortunately, no time left on the clock, and they had no kit. So Body's taking a peppering from mollies and HEs, but can hold into position. And Story had his eyes trained on that very angle. Grenades are good for the damage, but not able to deny the bomb plant. Aradose immediately afterwards will pay for that plant with his life. Now, U-Jerk's one of the players that you really need to be looking at if you're on the Portuguese side of things to perform in this series. Has been consistently their best player in the course of this tournament, but it's QB that stands up, delivers with two. Story and Muterus both sent packing, leaving U-Jerk's all alone, and he's not going to have the ability to deny the defuse, allowing fnatic to bounce straight back in with their first round. Play 10 primary weapons in play. Would have to say fnatic have the better of this deal, having an AWP in the hands of Afro, and more importantly, Body is shut down the first. HE behind it, going to be banking off the wall, doing a bit more damage, and Body is going to thwart this push as he pushes U-Jerks down into the dirt. But Story's made up moves. He's got himself into a bit of an awkward position. He's also shut down, and the entire Portuguese team falls to their knees. That's so much better on the side of fnatic. Molly will also get tossed down, just really forcing the T's into an awkward, isolated position here. And with them all being clumped up on ramp, it's going to have to be a one-directional push. They're not sure if they're being flanked from the back on this side. QB's all shown that once. Body dicing in for two more. A 3K in this round. How they'd love to have another huge performance from their IGL. And Story, try as he may to double up his tally in this round, it's going to be a one and done for him. And once those rifles have been in play, fnatic looking like the well-oiled machine. The sAw have been able to dethrone, but the gap in the smoke has been exploited. Afro's AWP spilled on the deck. And in doing so, Crim's now going to try and wrap around the back, take a move down the ladders. Smokes have been deployed again, though. This affords Body safe passage back onto Gap, and he'll be looking to make moves back onto the site here, but Crims has been found and plucked out. That is a huge part of this round that goes down with him.
All the focus is now on ramp. Story picking up another one as Body goes down. QB, does he have a masterclass round in him? Two of the frags. But that's it. That's where it ends. The book
Up onto 3-on-3, 45 seconds, and sAw have decided that B site is where they want to end this round.
The Molotov forces the hand of QB. He charges out, hoping he'll get the pick onto the B player. But Aros Dose has already marauded his way into the site, and he's pushing up close. If they don't expect this, he could be a linchpin in the round. Crims cleans up on the first bit of spam into the back, but does shut down Aros. And now you're on the site in the 1v1. He's looking for the adjustment. Molotov thrown across. He's seen the head, knows where Muterus is, and he's tucked him round the back, trying to bait the peak. The AK bullets whizzing on by. Time beginning to tick, though, and the wind condition is all on Crims. He cannot find the shot. Muterus just has to hold.
Oh, the swing from Muterus at the end. Crims is going to... Those stacks, Molotovs raining onto the site, liquid fire everywhere. And Crims... Well, he's moved into position with his deagle. Does connect the shot. 35 HP evaporates from Aradose. And now Muterus is going to be caught between multiple CTs. They line up for him. Somehow survives on very low HP. And Body trades out to the deagle. But it's the same result. sAw
towards the A site, but Time, well, that's an additional man on the server at this point in favor of fnatic. There's only 34 seconds left. Matty's, he's good on these positions, creeps his way in and slices his way through to Story. He's had a great game, but he's got to go absolutely inhuman in a spot like this. Hits the head, the deagle comes out, and he shuts down Body. 19 seconds remain.
1 HP as well. 1 HP separating him and his demise. And Crims on the lurk, on the flank. 1 bullet will seal the deal for this one as he missed his chance. No, Crims spoils the party, shuts down what would have been one of the plays of the entire event. But Crims, although age can slow you down in some regards, if you want it enough, you can stick around. And our Body very aggressively pushing up ramp. Is no one going to check sandbags? No one checks it, and New Jokes puts them down with a 4K. Oh my God. Nobody checks sandbags. Why? The atmosphere coming into this game, to have a play like that pop off, that is going to rally the troops and then some. It takes some pressure away. You begin to believe that your teammates are on a different level, and of course this is just a clean-up round. There's going to be a stab in the back. Crims gets it, and Ujerks was a millisecond away from denying. Still yet to join his teammate, needs a few more seconds to get in there. There's no HEs or incendiaries here available for the CTs, and with the 2 Molotovs planted into position, they block each other. Mattis gets blocked by his teammate of Afro, who on 6 HP now has 8 seconds to try and clutch this one. Going for the one plant, Muterus thinks it may be a fake. And now he can use that smoke as a shroud, as a defense mechanism, but Muterus, he's been here too many times. He's not falling for that. 10-5 will be the score. Omen, tons for Afro, Matties, and Crims. Body's gonna try and sell this fake, this idea of A. But a triple swing with 32 seconds left should be the call to get aggressive now from fnatic, but they have nothing to proceed this push with. Flashes and smokes are going out way too late. The damage has already been done. And it's a shooting gallery now for Story. 22 kills for the Portuguese sniper, and Aradose cleans up the rest. This is quick. This entire map could be over, and they're 1 map away from having their dreams ruined. Muterus with 1. The spray is good from Ujerks again, and the weakened fnatic players run into the slaughter. sAw get it done in ease. 13-5.
If you come running into his crosshairs, and it's a 4-player setup, boost at the back so you can peer over the top and have free info. Muterus supporting Arrows down towards the water with a slower setup from fnatic, going for a contact move into B. Body with the nades, QB on entry.
Playing a bit slower though, it's not quite as explosive as they're hoping for, and that's going to play into this boost. Ujerks with 1 gets flashed out of position, but there's already 4 players. And Matty's caught between multiple angles. To even get a headshot and a kill out of that is impressive by itself. But it's not going to change the tide of how this round is coming down, and it will favor sAw.
The bomb still waits outside of Monster, but Afro makes his move into A. Oh, blind and blown to bits by Ujerks. Supported by the flashbang of Roman. Body finally going in. This was the real play. A late move into B, guarantee the bomb plant at worst. 2 versus 4 on the retake. It's got to be something incredible from both Crims and Body.
Crims takes 1 shot out, gives his position away, but he's trying to draw fire away from Body. Body can't get anything though. And although a weakened Ujerks is finished off in the heavens, Crims had to go for the telegraph repeat on top of the sandbags, and the Portuguese are having none of it. Their streak of pistol rounds continues as they take the advantage here on map 2. Well, fnatic, every time it switches to their point of view, it seems like it's a graveyard on their comms.
You've got to have one of those plays that sparks the resistance and brings them back. At the minute, though, it's not looking good for this one. Eco bashing going the way of sAw as they slice their way through them.
Seconds left, and Roman is making moves in bathroom. He can even go through connector for the swing if he's required to go in for the flank. But a straightforward pick on the side of Story with a perfect flashbang in the eyes of QB will seal the deal for this round. Sure, there's no way forward. Afro shut down from the back of the aforementioned flank. And he'll
make his play through connector. Afro sets up with the smoke to at least try and sell the idea this will still be a play towards A, but he's instantly seen. Roman, he's got all the information in the world now. They'll know this is a late B that's coming in. Ujerks waits with the rifle. The Kalashnikov sings for one. Matty's Tech 9 does deal damage, but it's an easy few follow-up frags. And the CTs put the foot down at B.
And the result is that sAw are having everything their own way. They're having a good time. They're having a laugh, a joke around, but maybe that smile's going to be turned into a grimace now from Crims as he's bagged himself one, but Roman is keeping his position on long alive. And as long as he survives, it's going to keep the T's caught in a few different minds.
Oh, back's turned as well. He tried to take the peek, see if he can hit the shot. Body now knows about his position, but that's the bomb. Drop round towards long side. They keep peeking back into it, and it is just frags galore. Roman with two, and they're so fired up that you can even see Mita is trying monster, but a bit paranoid about where they're pushing from. So many angles to cover. They double up, play off one another. Looking back round towards short now. Uterus with the timing, finds the face onto body. Rips his head off his shoulders. Afro swings back on Monster, hits the first shot. There's the follow-up frag. Ujerks is done, but he's open from short, and that's Roman's domain. Walks in and a missed shot spells a lost round. They are...
Because right now this has made very tough viewing indeed. Story, an uncharacteristic mistake may cost some of his teammates their lives and give fnatic a chance. But it's the slimmest of chances, the slimmest of margins, and Aradose lays down the law, drops the hammer again on the B side, and sends fnatic reeling. Afro stands up for one, but it's down to that man Crims. In a 1-on-3, he has control over the bomb and has time. So if he wanted to, a rotation would be possible, but as far as he's concerned, someone's in connector. Takes the long-range peek against Story, and it's more of the same. At
round 11, and fnatic, they need to get some rounds. They need to get something. You can't limp your way through this with nothing under the belt. They don't clear towards Ujerks. He moves his way back around, setting up to look for a second, but is popped off by Afro.
Aradose now caught in a bit of an awkward spot, but comes out, knows he has to kill his way into success, into liberty, and Muterus locks the jail once more on fnatic.
Towards the right-hand side of the pillar, so you don't get knocked off by the flashes. If they don't spot Muterus already caking a lot of space away, and the Molotovs are down towards the toxic barrels. We'll see the first man fall. Matty's only good for one on the trade. Aradose spamming in the smoke, knows the location of another player, and with the HE going in, Crims, his chance is blown away from him. It's down to Body and Afro in a 2 versus 3 now.
Their survival in this game, to deny sAw their dream of making it across to the Copenhagen Major. And although Body is spraying a perfect circle around, he's not going to be able to deny the bomb plant. Story's already got that one down. And both players are healthy. It's all coming down to Body. The brains needs to somehow figure out a way to clutch this and keep fnatic in this game. And sAw are playing their positions very well, forcing out his attention towards the water, and that's allowing the monster player to come in. But sAw, after so many times, so many attempts, secure their spot at the Major.